Hey guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kids Show, and the topic of discussion is Stellar Blade because, to no one's surprise, Stellar Blade is doing exceptionally well on PC upon its first week of release. Literally the day of release, it hit an all-time peak of over 180,000 peak concurrent players just on Steam alone. You could check on SteamDB, and then about 2 days later, if I'm not mistaken, 2 days later, it ended up hitting 188,000 peak concurrent player count on PC, on Steam, via SteamDB. And this is when I went, and was talking about how, it's pretty clear that the mass majority of the player base for Stellar Blade is in fact on PC, to which I got some pushback on this, which is crazy because it just goes to show that some of you guys don't do your fucking research. Obviously, PlayStation fanboys more than anything want to defend the validity of their platform, to which, yeah, some games do sell very well on the PlayStation platform, others not so much. I think a game like Stellar Blade, to that of the quality that it is, taking, over 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, at least over 1 month to hit 1 million sales, says a lot about the game. If we're looking at day one, peak concurrent player count on Steam being over 180,000 individuals, I would take a gander and saying clearly the sales are extremely high. We are going to who knows how far, because trust me, that first day, where the game came out, I didn't even get the chance to launch my game because, busy, PC building, life, all that stuff. I'm a busy gal. But, someone, I think it was J Main or something on Twitter, was like, how do you know that the majority of the player base is on PC? And to which he had a bunch of fucking reply guys in his comments saying, oh, she doesn't know shit, oh, she's just talking out of her ass for engagement. Assholes, do your research. Shift Up themselves said that the game is going to sell better likely on PC. They already know where their player base is. You think that Shift Up doesn't know? It's crazy. Clearly, a lot of South Korean gamers specifically, and Chinese gamers, have yet to actually play this game. The majority of these gamers tend to play either on mobile or on PC. The player base for consoles is very small. So Shift Up's own country, a lot of them, the majority of people that were interested in this game didn't even get the opportunity to play it because a lot of them played Nekke on either PC or on mobile, and they grew a player base from that. And obviously, Chinese gamers tend to play on PC or mobile as well, so that is where the majority of their player base is. If you did your research, maybe you'd actually know and you wouldn't be asking fool questions on Twitter. But it's pretty clear to see that the numbers show that, yes, there is an insane surge immediately for this game, and that the exclusivity deal that Shift Up made with PlayStation clearly didn't really convince anybody to buy a PlayStation, anybody of substantial numbers by any means, right? You either already had a PlayStation, you're like, oh, well, let me pad my library with this so I have bragging rights for a year. Or you just decided, fuck this, I'm just gonna wait. Or you just happen to be a regular gamer that doesn't keep up with any of this nonsense, you just play your games, right? For me, it's pretty clear to see where the fan base is. But yeah, I was asking even earlier than that, I'm like, why did Shift Up even make make this exclusivity deal to begin with? Obviously it's for maximum profit, but a lot of people were commenting assuming that Shift Up was broke. And it's like, you clearly don't know this developer, you're not a fan of this developer, you just simply were a fair weather fan of this game because the game was on PlayStation exclusively for 1 year. That's the only reason why you seem to like this game, because you don't know the developer, you haven't done research on the developer. The developer has had a very successful game on both PC and on mobile. Nekke is very, very, very very successful game. They've made millions upon millions of dollars with that game. So they're no slouch. It's not like they're broke. You guys were under the assumption that Shift Up was broke as fuck and they can't afford to make a game. Clearly, they just wanted maximum profit, even if it meant, hey man, keeping the game off of the main platform of choice for a year. And it seems as though people waited to finally buy this game and that they're enjoying the game and that it runs amazingly on PC. And there's a lot of coping and seething in my comments, as well as, again, with game journos who are just want to make fun of gamers for simply enjoying a game with a sexy female lead, a very good game that happens to feature a sexy female lead. Because we have people like Paul Tassi who are fucking like, trying to essentially discredit the interest in the game, simply because the majority of gamers is from Asia. It's as though he's expressing that Asian gamers don't deserve as much recognition as us in the West. It's like, you sound like a racist piece of shit, but okay, brother. Yeah, like basically, this doesn't count because people in Asia, the ones primarily playing the game, look at the peak hours when this game is hitting its peak concurrent player count on Steam. Like, do you not realize how disgusting you sound, you piece of shit? But like, the people that constantly talk about social political ideology tend to always be the biggest racists on the left, and Paul Tassi seems to be no different there. But yeah, I think that it's pretty clear that the numbers are the numbers. We don't need to see it. Shift Up already knew what the deal was. They've stated earlier that this game is going to, basically the PC version is going to outsell the PS5 version, and they expect that to. And they're actually kind of lucky that PC gamers are choosing to buy it as opposed to pirating it, which, I mean, is a good thing. Stellar Blade is a very good game, and it deserves to be purchased, so that's a positive. But yeah, PC gamers don't buy games, they just steal. They're PC terrorists, apparently. Goes to show that's not the case. So all those PlayStation games that don't sell well on PC because they come out a lot later and they're basically pushed forward to complete games, they're boring as fuck. Yeah, they don't sell well because they're just not very interesting video games. They're just showpieces at best. Because if they were actually good, they would sell even a year later. So there's that too. Oh yeah, and I forgot to talk about the little article in which PC Gamer was, trying to essentially give negative commentary towards PC gamers themselves for enjoying Stellar Blade, for embellishing in the fact that a good game with a beautiful female protagonist is doing extremely well, even though the industry would have you believe that gamers don't actually want that. Bitching and whining that PC gamers are modding their single player game to be what they want it to be, if it be kind of cute stuff, kind of fun stuff, or kind of questionable stuff. I mean, Eve represents a fully adult female formed individual. So, yeah, just let gamers enjoy the games how they want to. I don't really see the issue with that. But for PC Gamer to have writers who have gooned over, animal sex with Baldur's Gate 3, but then continue to throw shade at heteronormative behaviors, like heterosexual men finding women attractive. Like, you guys look like the fucking weirdos here. There's nothing you could say or do that's going to make it sound crazy. And for people to be shitting on individuals that simply think that Eve is an attractive female. I mean, like, this is kind of like a sad fucking argument to make. You're literally there. You're that fucking meme where people are playing the game and gooning over the game, and you're standing over their shoulder screaming at them, stop enjoying the game, stop enjoying the game, stop commenting on how fucking Eve is sexy, like, stop doing this, stop doing that. Like, bitch, just shut the fuck up and let people enjoy the games. PC Gamer or whoever fucking weirdos are out here, just let people enjoy the fucking game. And all the fucking coping and seething from PlayStation console gremlins because the game is doing extremely well. Now all of a sudden, either it's not a fun toy anymore, right? They just throw the toy to the side, like, oh, I don't want to play with you anymore. Oh, the game is old. We've moved on. All of a sudden, the game that you guys have championed now, it's like, oh, it wasn't that good to begin with. Yet another one of these games where they do this, and they try to discredit PC gaming as well, even in my comments, by like saying, yeah, like over 50% of the sales are from China, and it's like, well, are Chinese individuals not human beings? Like, are they not gamers? Like, what is your argument here? Do you think that Chinese people aren't gamers? They aren't human beings? They don't count in stats? Like, this is not something to be like, oh, well, this is a gotcha. No, this makes you look sus as fuck, bro. Either way, even if more than half of the sales are from Chinese gamers on PC, well, this just supports the reality that the mass majority of the fan base for this game is on PC. Get the fuck over it. And this just helps me because basically China being predominantly PC oriented or mobile oriented means that, yes, a lot of these companies will make sure that more games come to PC or predominantly made for PC. Yes, we have a country with over 1 billion people that are skewed towards PC gaming, and somehow this is like to discredit me. Like, no, this helps me. This helps me. This helps PC gaming. This is why PC gaming continues to grow. And guess what? The fact that the industry is looking more towards PC gaming now because of how many PC gamers there are and how PC gaming continues to grow and how PC gaming continues to dominate the industry. Yeah, more games are going to be made with PC in mind first and foremost. Consoles are becoming a relic of the past. They are substantially changing with every console generation. I mean, look at the Switch 2 in comparison to the Switch 1. A lot of real physical media doesn't even exist on the Switch 2 upon release. A lot of it is keycard, fake physical media bullshit. So you have to consider what console gaming is going to be in the near future with the next release of consoles. I might actually make a video on that fairly shortly, but once again, I stand on business in saying that, yes, the mass majority of the, fan base or player base for Stellar Blade is in fact on PC. Do your fucking research. Then you could come to a basic conclusion. There was not only like actual research to be done, but common sense involved too. That's something that PlayStation console gremlins don't really have. And it's also with research, it's something PlayStation console gremlins simply don't do. They just argue on Twitter all day. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Twitter at Mario Kart if you'd like to continue the conversation. Subscribe to me on Rumble and follow me on Kick because we got live streaming going on over there. And yeah, consider becoming a channel member. Gets the instant access to the Discord, gets you dope ass emotes for the live streams. And yeah, guys, with all being said, I'm out. Peace.